Alright, guys, welcome to Top 10 Most Anticipated Nintendo Switch Games from DeMoney Gaming.
Yeah. Let's get started. Coming in at number 10, we have Sonic Mania, which is just an old school Sonic game. So, James, tell me, why are you looking forward to this game?
Well, it's a game like Sonic Mega Collection. It's going to have all the old classic Sonic games, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles. And they're also adding some original content into it, like an original Sonic game. It looks like it's going to be a solid game, but I don't really know too much about it, but
Alright. Are there any concerns you might have with the game, or anything that could go wrong with it?
I mean, how much could you mess up with the original Sonic format unless you just make the levels so bland?
Yeah, the formula's tried and true. Alright, coming in at number 9, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So tell me, Derek, what are some things that are exciting about this game?
Well, for one, I think this represents everybody. We're all happy traditional battles are back. You can see that in the trailer that their new battles are back. Also, they're going to add some new courses and new characters, which could spice the game up, just give it a little flair. Yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to it.
Are there any things that you might not be looking forward to or could be concerned with this game?
You see, my major problem with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is that, to me, it just seems like a cheap way for Nintendo to make money and just port a free game to Switch. Like, spending $60 for something I already spent $60 on just, like, two or 3 years ago, it seems a little ridiculous in my opinion. Especially considering all they're adding is just new skins and characters, and maybe even a few courses. To me, I don't think this game will really be worth it per se, unless you really love Mario Kart 8 or you haven't played it before.
Now the DLC from the Wii U version will be included with this.
We're not sure of that at the moment, but I'm assuming so since I saw it in the trailer and it says includes DLC.
All right, sounds good. Coming in at number 8, we have Sonic Project 17, which is looking to be a Sonic Generations style game. James, how'd you come to that conclusion?
Because there's two Sonics, Devin.
What do you mean two Sonics?
Well, in the trailer, it shows the classic Sonic and the modern Sonic.
Okay. So,
And
why are you looking forward to this game, or what types of things could be exciting about it?
Well, the best Sonic game since after the adventure games was obviously Sonic Generations. Like, that's barely even debatable. It should be very similar. I'm assuming they're going to add original levels this time around, but they might reuse the levels like they did in the original Sonic Generations. Probably original content because they like hype it up a lot.
Alright. Is there anything that could go wrong with this?
I mean, not really. They kind of already perfected like the rail Sonic, like the Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors Sonic, and also the 2D Sonic.
Alright, Sonic Team's been on a cold streak lately, looking to make a comeback big with the Switch here, with 2 new releases. Coming in at number 7, we have Splatoon 2, which is a shooter and a sequel to the one on the Wii U. Derek, why are you looking forward to this game?
Well, for one, Splatoon was a massive success in the Wii U, and it's like really a prime example of that Nintendo still can make new franchises and be successful. And like it will bring a competitive multiplayer game to the Switch, which it obviously needs to compete with the PlayStation and Xbox. And hopefully they add a single player campaign to appeal to a more wider audience. That would be pretty cool too.
Is there anything that could be an issue with the game?
Well, to me, it sort of like goes into the Mario Kart 8 section of like it depends really how different the game is compared to the Splatoon 1. I mean, to me, I've never really played Splatoon, but to me it looks very similar, like the online portion. And if all it is adding new characters and a few new like content, a few like pieces of content, then I don't see how this is going to be worth the $60 once again. Yeah, but if it does have a single player campaign and maybe even expands the multiplayer a little bit, I can see this being well worth the while.
All right, so what we're really looking for here is more expansion on the single player aspect of the game, and like some improved parts to the multiplayer. Coming in at number 6, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is a JRPG, and it's a sequel to the game that's on the Wii, known as Xenoblade Chronicles. Derek, what are you looking forward to about this?
Well, anything with the name Xenoblade Chronicles is an instant hit. I mean, the one on the Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii was great, and the 3DS. I mean, the 3DS and one was great too. Well, that was the same one as the Wii, but the Wii U one was pretty good too. Nintendo, like, I feel like the Switch like can bring bigger open worlds than the 3DS and Wii can handle, which is something that like Xenoblade Chronicles really does well. Also, once again, similar to Splatoon, Xenoblade Chronicles is really different from most Nintendo franchises, and I think the Switch can benefit from the variety.
All right, is there anything you could see going wrong with this game?
I mean, not really, but hopefully, for me as a beginner in Xenoblade Chronicles X, I really found it to be like unfriendly to beginners of RPGs, and knowing that Nintendo mainly has like a younger audience, I think it would be better if they had a better tutorial mode. So, and I doubt that'll happen, which is why I can see it going wrong.
All right. And also, the trailer for this game looked really awesome too. You should check it out if you haven't seen it. Coming in at number 5, we have Stardew Valley, which is a farming simulator game, not to be confused with the game Farming Simulator, and it's already been released on the PC. So, James, how do you feel about this game coming to the Switch?
So this game is really popular on Steam, obviously, and it's a very popular game to play among the Let's Play community. It's obviously gotten 90s in some reviews. This is a very similar game to the Harvest Moon series, which is another popular series on Nintendo consoles. Obviously, they kind of dropped the ball with the Wii U, so hopefully this will fill in the gap for the NX on Nintendo Switch now. It seems a bit more expansive than the original Harvest Moon games, like the ones on the Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. Hopefully, my problems I have with like the Harvest Moon games is like some the dialogue aren't good and some the gameplay get repetitive. So I'm hoping that when I play this, I won't feel like either of those things are gonna get dry. You know?
Yep. From the trailer video and from gameplay videos of this game, the open world seems to be bigger than the one in Harvest Moon as well, which seems interesting. Coming in at number 4, we have Elder Scrolls Skyrim, which is an open world RPG that's been released before on the Xbox 360 and PS3 and PC. Derek, how do you feel about this coming to the Switch?
I have one word to say about this game, and it is finally. Nintendo fans have been waiting for this game for like generations now. Like, this was released back in the Xbox 360 and PS3 years ago. Never has been on a Nintendo system until now. So I think Nintendo fans have really been dying to play this. Also, this is a really unique game to Nintendo Switch. Like, there's not very many mature games, so I think this would appeal more to the hardcore crowd, which is always a good thing with new systems.
Do you think the online multiplayer will be a hit with the Switch?
Oh yeah, yes I do. Yeah, I think it'll be a big hit in the online Nintendo community. Let's just hope Nintendo's online servers are good with the Switch.
Yeah, I feel like it's unique compared to the other Nintendo games that have online multiplayer, so that should draw a crowd.
Can I say something about the online?
Yes, sir.
I'm a little concerned because I heard about pay-to-play, like what they do on the Xbox and PlayStation, and one of the things I like about Nintendo is that their online is free. Has anybody else heard anything about that?
Yes, I heard that. Even if, I heard that there's rumors of that, but personally, that really doesn't concern me because, I mean, you get what you pay for. Like, I'd rather have a stronger online that you pay for than another cheap online with friend codes and region lock. Let's just hope that doesn't happen here with the Switch.
They did do away with the region codes, the region locks or whatever.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
All right. Coming in at number 3, we have Yooka-Laylee, which is a sandbox collectathon platformer, very similar to Banjo and Kazooie, if you've ever heard of or seen gameplay of that. So James, why the excitement for this game?
Because it's a sandbox collectathon platformer game. Obviously, this has been such a underused concept since like the GameCube. Obviously, Sunshine being the one I know, but obviously the N64 had like Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie, Mario 64, and those were all like really popular games, and they just kind of did away with it. They're like, this is an obsolete concept, which really it isn't. It's still in high demand. So it's like very similar to Banjo Kazooie. It's the same development team protesting Microsoft for not letting them make a new Banjo Kazooie game, like in the original style. Obviously, there's nuts and bolts that everybody hated on the Xbox, but unfortunately, they had kind of bad timing with the new Mario game. We'll get into that soon, but it was a really underused concept, and I'm glad to see it come back with like the Hat in Time, Super Mario Odyssey, and now Yooka-Laylee.
All right, sounds cool. Is there anything you could see going wrong with this?
They spent a lot of time on it. I sure hope not. It looks fun, and it doesn't look like there's anything. He looks pretty controllable, the little lizard guy, or whatever he is. So he looks like he's going to be smooth when playing, so I'm not really too concerned about it.
Yeah, the trailer looked really interesting to me. Coming in at number 2, we have Super Mario Odyssey, another sandbox platformer, much like Mario Sunshine and Mario 64. So, James, why do you think this game looks cool?
Because it's so much good. It's just all the goods. They're using, this is huge. This is a ginormous game. It looks like with the city, it looks like downtown New York or whatever. Obviously the people look a little strange. The graphics look really good, but Mario's kind of out of place in some of the settings. That's kind of weird looking. But besides that, we're gonna have like a return to the Mario 64, return to the Sunshine style. We're not gonna get like the on the rail Galaxy. Point A to point B with the Super Mario Land and the new Super, whatever that game's called, the Super Mario Land and the Super Mario 3D World game. We're just gonna have like an open world that we can explore, and hopefully there's gonna be like stars and stuff. I heard something about the new fly cap. Hopefully it's better than the N64 one because I cannot control that. But I'm super excited. This is my favorite entry that is on this list.
All right. Even though this game sounds and looks awesome, is there anything you could possibly see going wrong with it?
I'm not gonna lie, Mario looks pretty stiff, doesn't he? Like the fun thing about Mario Sunshine and Mario 64 was just how smooth Mario felt. Like if I tapped the A button, literally before I even tapped the A button, he jumps. So I feel like I have so much control in those games. But in this one, it looks like he just looks like he goes slow when he does things, and that might be a consequence of like better graphics. Like they need more realistic movements. But I just want him to press A and he goes up.
Yeah, controls are always a big part of platformers.
So James, what would you say? Like, how would you differentiate Super Mario Odyssey with Yooka-Laylee?
Mario Odyssey is probably less of the collectathon based gameplay. Maybe there'll be like coins scattered across the levels. Like obviously there was the 100 coin missions in the Sunshine and 64 games. Sunshines were ridiculously hard. So Yooka-Laylee is going to be more based around collecting things in a level, while Mario Sunshine is the Mario Odyssey game is just going to be more like getting to a point. Like there's going to be things to do in the level, but there's probably going to be things you can explore other than what you're supposed to be doing, the objective.
Sweet. I can't wait for Mario Odyssey.
I can't wait for Yooka-Laylee too. All right, now for the grand finale, number 1. Probably no surprise to you guys, but it's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which most of you probably know, if not all of you, that it's an open world adventure game. So, Derek, obviously there's excitement surrounding this game. What do you think are the most exciting parts about it?
I'm excited that Zelda is being changed. Like the classic Zelda formula is being changed up a little bit. This time we're getting a really nice open world game, which is really cool because, why wouldn't it be? It's something new. The graphics look amazing. The music looks amazing. And, sounds amazing. Well, yeah, so Zelda's always been good. I really don't have too much of a concern with this game. Yeah, but I mean...
Can I say something?
Yes.
I'm a little concerned about how big it is. Like, I'm worried there's going to be a lot of empty space. like when you're just watching the trailer, you see a lot, but not a lot in it. Like there doesn't seem to be as much to do with all that empty space, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of walking.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. There's already a lot of walking in like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and that map's not even nearly as big as this one's about to be. So
Yeah,
I can see why that'd be a concern.
another thing I have to say about this is like there are rumors of this being delayed. Just pray to God that they don't that this is not rushed too early to fit the Switch launch. But obviously, we've been waiting years for this, and it's looking like it's not going to disappoint. This is the game I personally am the most hyped for, and yeah.
Do you think the fact that the game is also on the Wii U could limit some of its capabilities?
Not really. I mean, I don't think it was a very good business decision by Nintendo to release it on the Wii U, because I know a lot of people that are just going to get the Wii U version and not even buy a Switch. But I don't think the Wii U will really hold it back. I mean, the Switch is not like the Switch has to sacrifice some power in order to be portable. So I don't think it'll be too far off from the Wii U in terms of power. So I don't think there'll be much of a problem.
All right, sounds good. That does it for the list. However, we do have some honorable mentions, which are games that were included in our consideration. And that is ARMS, which is a motion-controlled boxing game. Super Bomberman R, which is just a strategy game. Fire Emblem Warriors, which is a Fire Emblem version of Hyrule Warriors. And Project Octopath Traveler, which is a 2D RPG. And then we have dishonorable mentions, or games we are not looking forward to, which includes Snipper Clips, which is a party puzzle game.
Black.
Just screams bad game. 1-2 Switch, while it may be good to get people used to the system, it's probably a bad game. And Cube Life Island Survival, which is a cheap Minecraft ripoff.
Woohoo!
And it's just, like, it's literally just a cheap Minecraft ripoff. Let's wrap it up and talk about your final thoughts on Nintendo's overall presentation. James, you can go first.
I thought it was okay, honestly. It was overhyped. Like, there were some good games. The Mario one was pretty good. The Zelda was obviously cool that they threw that in at the end. But there was a lot of wasted time with, like, ARMS, for example, and 1, 2, 3, shoot, or whatever. And there's also a lot of... They went over the Joy-Cons for a long time. You can put a little thing on it. It's got the triggers. And they also talked about, like, you can put ice cubes. Cool. Feels like ice cubes. Like, it was just a lot of dead space. Like, there were some cool things. There were some bad things. It was okay.
All right, Derek, how do you feel?
I don't know. The reveals like Super Mario Odyssey were cool, but I don't think it's enough. I mean, to me, all this seems like is a bunch of sequels to Nintendo franchises we already know. Even then, really only like 4 or 5 really high quality games from like for like the first year of the launch. Maybe, hopefully, we'll learn more about like new titles for the fall.
I'll take a milk!
Yeah, so, and like, to sum it up, I'm pretty concerned about the lack of titles. Hopefully we'll see more at E3, and hopefully Nintendo will actually reveal the specs of the console too, because people need to know what they're buying.
Yeah, that is a big part of it. I really thought there was a lot of games that were sort of similar to each other. Like, there seemed to be a lot of RPG-style games and not a lot of other things on the system for now. But other than that, you guys pretty much touched on all the points.
Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to DeMoney Gaming. And if you think we could do something better, let us know in the comments. Till next video.
Toodaloo!